Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the functional programming in the JavaScript. So we saw with the two examples, right? One was using higher order functions and the composing functions. So today we'll be discussing about the eval, how to make use of the eval and how to avoid its pitfalls. Basically, these days we are not making use of eval in the JavaScript. So let's discuss why and what is its alternative. How can we use the same thing in a different way? What is its alternative, right? So eval function evaluates JavaScript code in a string, but this is unsafe and can introduce security vulnerabilities or the security issues. So that is the reason usually these days we are not making use of the eval. So again I'm telling, the eval function evaluates JavaScript code in a string, but this is unsafe and can introduce security vulnerabilities. So this is the reason we are not making use of eval this way. So what I tell is, just know the concept of eval. Usually no one asks about the eval, but understanding the concept would be better. And we will go with the two examples how to make use of the eval and what are the alternatives or what is its alternative. Let's try with the let's understand the same thing with two simple examples. First one, unsafe usage. Let's go with the unsafe usage. I'll just give here, let code equals within the strings, let me give console.log of something like executed. Anything you can give here, right? Let me give here executed. So eval, if I give eval of code, I have to get the output executed. So I'll try running the code here. So here console is not defined. Just give me a second here. So yeah, this has to be small c, right? So let me try running the code again. So yeah, now we are getting the output executed correctly. So I'll quickly explain what I have done here. Eval of code, what this is doing here is it executes the string as JavaScript code. That's what it is doing right here. Execute the string of code means this one is written in the strings. Console log of complete executed. You can clearly see here double inverted comma. This executes the string as JavaScript code. Nothing but console log of executed. This one basically we are just getting executed, right? So the output has to be executed and we are getting the output executed. So I hope this concept is completely clear. So as I have said, basically function evaluates the JavaScript code in a string, but this is unsafe and can introduce security vulnerabilities as well, right? So let's see what is the safer alternative then. I'll just come here. Let me give here JSON, variable name JSON. Here within object I just set this one key as key itself and value I just give value itself. Next what I'll do, I'll just take the variable name past and I just give here JSON dot parts of JSON itself we have considered, right? I just give here JSON. Next, let's try logging the key. We have made use of the pass, right? Yeah, pass dot. I just give key here. So we have to get the output value. We are trying to get the value based on the key. So pass dot c, right? So we have to get the output value. So I'll quickly explain what I've done here. JSON dot parse here. This one, what this is doing here is this parses a JSON string without running arbitrary code. Again, I'm telling this one parses a JSON string without running arbitrary code. So this is the safer alternative of without having to make use of the eval, right? We can go for this alternative. So again, I'm telling JSON.parse of JSON here. This parses a JSON string without running arbitrary code. So when I run the code, we have to get the output value. Let's try running the code here. So error expected property name in the JSON at position 1. Did I miss something here? Just give me a second here. So here instead of the comma, I have to give colon right here. So this has to be colon, sorry. Yeah, let me try running the code again. Expected property name, some property name, this one, or in the JSON egg position 1. So what mistake I have done here is this one basically accepts a double inverted comma. If we are giving single inverted comma, it will not consider. So let me change this one to double inverted comma. I didn't know this basically. So this is fine. Let me give this one. Let me change this one to the double inverted comma. Let me try running the code. Now we are getting the output value. So two mistakes that I did here is I used comma instead of the colon, and this one has to be within the double inverted comma. We cannot make use of the single inverted comma. So this is one thing. So if I try running the code, we are getting the output value. So this is the safer alternative. Instead of making use of the eval, we can go in this way, right? We can try the code in this way. So I hope the concept of eval and avoiding its pitfalls, and also the safer alternative. So this is completely clear. First, we saw how to make use of the eval. That is nothing but the unsafe usage of the eval. And second, we went with the safer alternative by making use of the JSON and JSON.paths, right? So I hope this concept of eval and avoiding its pitfalls is completely clear. So next concept that we will be going is we will be discussing is one is weak ref and the finalization registry. We have already discussed about the weak map and weak set, but we haven't discussed about the weak ref and the finalization registry. So the next concept that we'll be discussing on is this one, weak ref and the finalization registry. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.